All right, so we will begin. Find your chairs. I may have to adjust here for a little bit. Whoops, yes. You don't want to see, you do want to see my head a little bit. Yeah, all right. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to our yoga class. So today, again, prana energy we're born with prana energy, and it starts at the pelvic floor and moves up to the top of our head. And so when our prana is down, which is when we feel, oh, sluggish, don't have a lot of energy, we want to lift the prana up, right? And when we're too in our head, we want to bring the prana down. So this practice of yoga is what helps to balance that. Yeah, from the head to the pelvic floor. And then that's what makes us like feel better, feel good. Yes. All right. So let's just start with sitting in our chairs, scooting away from the back of your seat a little bit. Yeah. And then we're going to begin with a fiery breath that also builds the digestive fire in our body, and it helps to bring the prana energy up a little bit. And it's with belly breath. So bring your hands onto your lap. Let's just start with a couple cleansing breaths. Arrive in the space. Good. Close your eyes. Settle in. Yeah. Relax the shoulders. And let's take a nice big breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And then a breath in through the nose and breathe out. And one more, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Relax the body now. I'm changing my mind. We're going to keep our eyes closed. Have a nice lifted heart, straight spine, head above the hips, nothing over exaggerated. We're going to do a little mudra breathing. Mudra breathing. So mudras are little energy points in our body. And with the use of our fingers, our fingertips, we can adjust that energy throughout the body. So we're going to begin with bringing our thumb and our pointer finger together. You can keep your eyes closed. Yes. And so we're going to take a nice big breath in. And as you breathe out, relax and bring your thumb now to your middle finger, tip of your thumb to the tip of the middle finger. And then let's take a breath in. And as you breathe out, move your thumb to the tip of your ring finger. And breathe in. And move your thumb to the tip of your pinky finger. And breathe in. And now open all of your fingers. And again, breathe in, bring your thumb to the tip of your pointer finger. And breathe out and bring the thumb to the tip of the middle finger. Breathe in. Breathe out, bring your thumb to the tip of your ring finger. And breathe in. As you breathe out, bring your thumb to the tip of your pinky finger. Breathe in, open the fingers. And breathe out. One more round. Breathe in, bring your thumb to the tip of your pointer finger. Exhale, bring your thumb to the tip of your ring finger. Breathe in. Bring your thumb to the tip of your ring finger. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your thumb to the tip of the pinky finger. Breathe in, open your hands. And breathe out. And take a breath in. And breathe out through the nose, nice and slow. And breathe in and breathe out. And finally, we're going to breathe in and exhale with the sound of Om to welcome in this new year. So take a breath in and exhale with the sound of Om. As long as you can. And relax. Relax the breath now. Relax the body. Good. And keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands down on your lap. Notice how that feels. So a simple way to move your prana energy is when you're feeling too up in your head, maybe some anxiousness, overthinking, having your palms, just bring your palms down on your lap and close your eyes during the course of your day. That'll help bring that prana energy down. And then take a few breaths, extending the exhale breath. And now keeping your eyes still closed, just experiment with bringing your palms up again and notice the energy shift. So when you're feeling lethargic during the course of your day, sit with your palms up and then take big breaths. Yeah, extending the inhale breath and then letting the exhale breath go. Yeah, it's just a simple way to move your prana energy quickly. Okay. So now let's again bring our palms down. Good. Actually, let's bring our palms together and start to massage your hands together, creating a little fire, little warmth in your hands. And then pause, and then cup your hands over your face. If you have glasses on, you can bring your fingertips to your forehead so your palms are not touching your lenses. Yeah. And then while hands are still up on your face, gently start to flutter your eyes open. Yeah. And then just let the hands float down. Hello, everybody. So many nice things can happen with our breath, right? And there's so many different breaths. And during the course of this year, we'll just be really, focusing on different breathing techniques and what they do. And always feel free to maybe write a little note if there's something that resonates with you. I do that all the time. If I'm taking a class and it's like, oh, I like that, I'll make a little note to myself and then have my own little personal yoga practice for, yeah. It's nice to create a nice little yoga practice, and it doesn't take much. We're going to keep it fairly simple today. Yeah. Just to give you that awareness of how profound the practice can be, and it's simple. Yeah. Okay. So let's begin moving our body a little bit, a little body massage. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your head to your chin, or your chin to your chest, rather. Head to chin, that would be tricky. Yeah. Also, just laugh at yourself this year. When you're having a issue, a problem, just, stop and just kind of laugh. Now inhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder as you breathe in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And then inhale, bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And again, head to the right shoulder. And relax the chin to chest. And left ear to left shoulder. And drop chin to chest. And now inhale, bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And then bring the head up. And then over to the left and down. So feel free. So just circles now, full circles. Inhaling as you go to the side and up. And exhaling to the other side and down. And one more, nice and slow, taking your time. And the next time that the head comes forward, pause. And very mindfully do 3 circles the opposite direction. Again, using your breath. If you have Ujjayi breath, just use Ujjayi breath as you slowly rotate, yeah, your head. And the next time that your chin comes forward, your head comes forward, pause, or chin. Yeah, wiggle your toes and then press down into your feet and slowly bring your head back up. Okay, finding our gentle, tall spine. We're gonna do a little face massage. Yeah, feels just get all of our little, there's so many little nerves and cells and feelings in our body. So we're gonna wake that up a little bit. So you're just gonna take your hands and as if you had bangs, you're just gonna start to brush from the center out, just brushing the forehead. Yeah, good. And then you're going to take your palms. If you have glasses like me, you may need to take them off or just work around it. You're going to bring your palms to your temples and start to move that skin on your temples around in circles. Oh, that should feel nice. You can close your eyes and just follow along. Yeah, if you like. And now you're going to take your pointer finger and your thumb, bring it to the inside of your eyebrows, right at the bridge of your nose. Gently press in as you glide your fingers along your eyebrows. Yeah, so the top of this sinus. And then come back to the bridge and brush out, almost like you're trying to put eyebrow pencil on. Yeah, and one more time. And now you're going to take the pads of your thumbs and bring them right inside the bridge of the nose, right? Almost like right above the tear ducts at that little bony part where your sinuses are. You're going to press in and just do little circles. Yeah, right on either side of the bridge of the nose. If you suffer from tension headaches, sometimes this can help. And then pause and do a couple circles the opposite direction. You might feel some tenderness there, especially if you've had a cold. Just get stuff moving around. And then relax. Good. And now you're going to take your ring finger, the tips of your ring fingers, and you're just going to brush underneath your eyes. It's like almost you're putting lotion right up that cheekbone, top of the cheekbone. Good. Just brushing from inside out gently. And now you're going to take your fingertips and just sort of tap your cheeks or rub your cheeks around. Yeah. Good. And now you're going to open your mouth slightly and bring your fingertips, maybe just your pointer finger and your middle finger, to that jaw joint. So open and close your mouth, find where that jaw moves. Open the mouth slightly and just do some circles in that jaw area. Good. Ah. Should feel nice after all of our tension of the holidays. Good. You might find some tender spots there. Good. And now you're going to take your fingers, your thumb and your two fingers, and grab the top of your ears. And you're going to lift your ears up. Stretch them up. Take your fingers to the side of your ears and stretch your ears back. And now take your earlobes and draw your earlobes down. And now back to grabbing the back of your ears, the middle part, and make circles with your ears in one direction. And then circle in the other direction, opposite direction. Good. Yeah, nice. All right, and then release your hands onto your lap. And now with our face, we're gonna do a kiss and a smile. So we're gonna exaggerate, making a kiss and a smile, and a kiss and a smile, and a kiss and a smile, yes. And now you're gonna take your right hand, bring it onto your waist, and you're gonna slide your right hand up towards the left shoulder. And just massage that trapezius muscle there on the top of yours. So you might go towards the back of the neck, but I'm doing this today because my shoulders are sore. So you get to do this along with me. Yes, just making a nice massage. Good. Doesn't it feel good to take care of yourself? Yeah. And then slide your hand back to the right. Bring your left hand onto your waist. This sort of sets our shoulder up in alignment to cross over. And then slide it up the front of your chest and get this trapezius. Try to get back there. If there's a sore spot, maybe press your fingertips into that and do some little circles on that tightness. We get so tight up here. This is where we hold a lot of our tension. Yeah, good. And then release that. And now just pat. We're going to pat, like, remember the book, Pat the Bunny? We're going to pat ourselves. Yeah. Pat the puppy. Pat. Oh, it was a great series of kids' book. And then go to the other side. Yeah. Again, we're just waking up our prana energy. This is also a nice thing to do first thing in the morning when you wake up, if you can. And then patting your legs. Yeah, inside of your legs, outside of your legs. Maybe go to the back. Good. Now taking your knuckles and very lightly patting, kind of like, feel like King Kong here. Yeah, patting the side of your rib cage. Good. All right. And relax. Yeah, you may feel a little more open now, a little more energized now, just from that little waking up of the body. And then we're going to take a nice easy little twist. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, slowly turn over to the right. Try to feel it coming from your waist, just a little bit, just tiny bit. If you feel like you want to lay that palm of your right hand behind the hip, that's fine. Keep a nice tall spine. Take a breath in and exhale, turn your head and look over to the right. Smile, breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Brought yourself to yoga today. Starting a good intention. Yeah. And exhale, relax, slowly come back forward. Good. And then over to the other side, keeping a gentle, tall spine, turning at the waist. Again, you can place that left palm if that feels like a little bit of support right behind your left hip. Just turn your head over to the left now. And breathe. Continue to breathe. And as you exhale, relax, turn the body back forward, having our gentle, tall spine. Going to take a breath in for cat-cow, lift the heart, look up. And as you exhale, slide your hands to the front of your knees and just drop your head, all nice and gentle. Inhale, slide your hands up to the top of your thighs, reach your elbows back, look up, lift the heart. And exhale, round the spine slightly, drop the head. Nice stretch for the back of the neck. Inhale, come back up. Stretch your elbows back, almost like they want to touch each other behind you, opening your heart. Exhale, pause here. Pause in your cat pose. Good, relax your shoulders. And just rock your head side to side. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Yeah. Good. And then coming back to center. Good. Press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. Good. And shake it out. Nice and gentle. Just shake the body. Yes, move the toes. Good. And coming back to center. Good. All right. We can make our way up to a stand here now. If you'd like, feel free to remain in your chairs if that's what it feels best to you. And then we're going to hinge forward at the body. And then on an inhale breath, press into your heels to slowly bring yourself to a stand. Good. Welcome to a stand behind our chairs. All right. Sliding the chair out to the side or to forward. I just slide mine out to the side so you can see me. And just start to shake the body. Yeah. And then just waking and again, waking everything up, tendons, muscles. Yes. Good. And then if you want to get a little crazier, you can get crazy. Yeah. And then if you want to get even crazier, you can get crazy. Almost like if somebody was looking at you, they'd be like, what is that person doing? And you know what? We don't care. Maybe invite them along to do the same thing. Yeah, just let it go. We have so much that we worry about, and it's not, almost none of it we have control of. So just let it go. Act crazy. Laugh more this year. Bring joy more this year. Yeah, good. And stop watching the news. I was 5 days without my TV on. Man, that was a beautiful rest. Yes. Turned it on for about 10 minutes last night for the news, and it's like off it went. Like, no, can't do it. Staying informed a little bit, but yeah. Okay, so let's come into a little bit of a jog. So we just want to wake ourselves up. We were sitting there for a while. So just waking yourself up, moving however you want to move. You can just lift heels, you can march a little bit, you can jog a little bit. Yeah, just get that prana energy moving. Now we've massaged a lot of things, so let's let the prana just flow through. Yeah, good. Just 15 more seconds. Keep it moving if you can, just again, to where it's comfortable for you. No matter what we're doing, we should always be able to easily carry on a conversation while we're moving. Yeah. And relax. Find your mountain pose. Good. Relax the shoulders. And let's just take a few, maybe long, slow ujjayi breaths, just to bring the body back to relaxation. Doesn't take much to get our heart rate going, right? Yeah. But just do it a little bit and then rest. Yeah. Good. All right. And then we're going to bring our feet now a little bit wider than, just slightly wider than hip distance apart with a little bit soft knees. Yeah. Good. And now we're going to start to, again, tap this center chest here. So this is where our thymus gland is, our important part of our body for not getting sick, right? What is that called? And my brain's still a little foggy from the weekend. Yes, our not our intuition, but our whatever. We're gonna stay healthy doing this. Yeah, and now start to just sway side to side while you're tapping. Yeah, good. Immune system. There it is. Yeah. And now as you're lightly tapping, you don't have to really tap. And if you're a female, you want to use your fingertips. If you're a male, you can use your fists too. But females, yeah, want to just be nice to our little self. Good. And as you sway side to side doing this, try to lift the toes up of the opposite way you're swaying. Just lifting the 5 toes up. Yeah, so to engage the low body. Good. Moving the fingertips maybe out towards the pec muscles, all in that area. It's also good for our thyroid. Lifting the toes, swaying side to side. Good. And coming back to center. Releasing your hands down. Good. And now taking your hands and just rubbing them up and down your side rib cage. Yeah. Good. Taking care of the whole body. Good. All right. We're going to bring our hands into feet back into center here. And we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, drop your head over to the right. Good. And now you're going to take the left arm and reach it out a little bit and start to move the hand and wrist. Sort of just explore, maybe make little figure eights with your hand. Explore moving that left arm around. Good. And now if it's available to you, pause that left arm and start to raise that left arm up towards the sky. Yes, just as far as it'll go. And then if it's available to you, you can turn your head and look up towards that left arm. And find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. If looking up feels not good on your neck, you can just look to the left or bring your head back forward if that feels better. And each time you exhale, see if you can stretch those left fingertips up just a little higher. Press down into your left foot just a little more. Getting as much length on that left side as you can. Yeah. Good. And then as you exhale, bring the head back down and forward, back to neutral. And slowly bring your arm down. Good. Pressing into your toes and lifting your head up. Let's take a this. It's really extending and stretching that whole side. Take a breath in, exhale, head over to the left now. Good. And then float your right arm out. And again, explore, make figure eights with your hand. Start to just gently move your arm around a little bit. Good. And then on this side, bringing the arm slowly up, if that's available to you, slowly. This one's a little more challenging for me. Yeah. And then again, looking to the side and up towards that right arm now. And find deep diaphragmatic breath. As deep as you can. And imagine each time that you exhale, those right fingertips reach up a little higher. Just easily stretching. Yes, pressing down into your right foot just a little bit. Find that deep stretch. One more. And as you exhale, relax your head back down. And then slowly let that right arm drop down. Yeah. And then slowly bringing your head back up. Ha. And rolling out the shoulders in one direction. And rolling the shoulders forward. In the other direction. Good. All right. So you might need your chair here for a little support. Yeah. We're going to do a little, now get to our lower body, a little bit massage. Yeah. So we're going to just start with bending the outside knee. And if you can, take the top of your foot. I know with shoes, it's a little clunky, but step your toe back and just massage out the top of your foot. This is a really nice stretch with bare feet. If you ever get a chance to do it. Yeah. And then onto the ball of your foot and just massage the ball of your foot. Good. Keeping a nice tall posture. And now lifting the foot up a little bit and do some nice mindful circles in one direction. So this is a little bit of weight bearing. If you want to challenge yourself, you can challenge yourself by letting go of the chair or bringing one finger onto the chair and then opposite direction. And now little kicks just from the knee down. Forward and back. Yeah, you can drop and take a break anytime. And now here's a little bit more of a challenge, the whole leg. Try to keep the torso nice and steady and just moving at your hip. You can do little ones. Maybe you go back to the knee kicks if this is too much. Yeah, good. And release, good. And shake it out. Good. And let's do this side now. So we can just step the other foot back. Yeah, and just back and forth. We're trying to stretch the top of the foot here. Give that a little stretch. Come to the ball of your foot and just massage back and forth the ball of your foot. Again, important to keep a nice lifted heart here, nice posture. And then circles. one direction, and circles other direction. Good. And then little kicks from the knee down, forward and back. And now the whole leg, just forward and back. Notice the difference on either side. Is one side a little more challenging than the other? Again, you can challenge yourself by letting go. That's a big balance challenge. Yes. And relax and shake it out. Yeah. All right. Roll it out. Take a nice breath in and let it go. Now we're going to move into tree pose. So again, you might need the support of your chair here. And again, just bending the knee now. Keep a good posture. And if it's available to you, taking that knee out to the side. I have a little bit of a stiff hip flexor. And then you can bring the bottom of your foot. Yeah. You can keep the knee forward too if that's what feels better on your leg. You can bring your foot to your shin or to the inside of your thigh. Just find your tree legs. Good. Here's our balance challenge. Yeah, tall posture. If it's available to you, bring your hands into prayer position. You always have the chair there and try to balance. Find a spot to stare at. That helps with balance. Good. If you're feeling pretty sturdy, maybe you float your arms slowly up towards the sky. Tuck your tummy in and up. Find your tree. You can lift your palms up if you'd like. Sometimes that helps with balance as well. Find big breath. Nice, long, slow breaths. Yes. Stretching up, grounding down. Good. And then bringing your hands to prayer position, slowly floating them down. Slowly releasing your hands and gently releasing your foot. Good. And shake it out. Good. If you want to move to the other side of your chair, we can do that on the other side. Good. All right. Let's just take a nice couple Ujjayi breaths here. Yeah, those balance challenges also get your heart rate going. Yeah, your heart's gonna have to work to pump oxygen into these big muscles in our legs. Yeah. All right. So let's begin our tree on this side. So weight is going to be on the inside leg. You're going to just start with bending this outside knee. Yes, your right knee. Good. And again, heart lifted, looking straight forward, keeping that posture, the head above the shoulders. If your head's forward at all, it will be almost impossible to balance. Yeah, because the head is going to take you off balance. Good. And again, on this side, find tree legs. Yes, whatever feels comfortable to you on this side. Putting the inside of your, the bottom of your foot to the inside of your ankle, shin, or thigh. Nice posture. Good. Find your balance. Bring your hands into prayer position. Staring at a spot. Yes, and just do your best. And if you topple out a little bit, that's good. That's actually saying to yourself, I'm challenging you. And then with your mind, say, I've got this. I've got this. And if you want to, draw your arms up towards the sky if that feels okay. Maybe even just one arm if you're holding onto your chair. Good. Lift the belly up, in and up. Maybe lift the palms up. Breathe. Find that breath. 3, 2, 1. And slowly make your way out, bringing your hands to your heart first. Releasing your hands. Bringing the knee forward, releasing that leg. Good. And shaking it out. Nice. All right, you can swing your chair forward again. Good. Nice job. All right, feet about hip distance apart, bringing your hands onto your hips, softening your knees. And let's just do some hip circles. Experiment with the width of your legs. If it feels better to take them a little wider, you can do that. Yeah. And then circle the opposite direction. Good. And come back to center. Come back to your feet hip distance apart. Release your arms down. Go take a breath in. Let it go. And slide your hands back. Interlace your hands behind your hips. Stretch your shoulders back. Lift the chin up. Lift the heart up just slightly. And breathe. Opening up your whole back body. Yes. Nice, long, slow breaths. Good. And then release that. Release your hands behind you, opening the shoulders up just a little bit. We're going to inhale, reach you can start with either arm, but this is the left arm, out and up and back and forward. And the other side. Just doing some nice slow back strokes. Again, noticing the difference on either side. Just noticing, yeah. Sometimes we get into these habits of moving our body. And so you say, why is this shoulder tighter than the other one? Well, maybe it's because that's where you hold your purse, ladies. Or maybe that's how you get your seatbelt on in your car a few times a day. One more here. Yeah. So all those repetitive motions, if they're not being done anatomically correctly, can just cause a little bit of strain every day. So that's why it's so good to move our stuff around, roll out the shoulders. Yeah, good. Breath of joy. So bringing your joy, right? Joy to our world. Legs a little bit wider, soften the knees. On an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. Lift the palms up, look up. And exhale, soften the knees, curl in, give yourself a beautiful hug. Got to start with yourself, right? Inhale, open up. Exhale, opposite arm on top. Hug, drop the head, soften the knees. 2 more. Breath in, open up. Big breath in, take it all in. Exhale, curl forward. Good. And inhale, up and out. And exhale, one more hug. Gentle hug. And then inhale, just lift the body up, release your arms down. Good. Bring your feet to hip distance apart and move, shake, shake, shake. So a really nice thing to do is we need to use our voice sometimes to get our emotions out, our negative emotions. That's why it feels good to sing. That's another way to get your emotions out. This is a simple way, just using a hump. That hump sound, hump, right? So feet a little bit wider apart. Yeah, take a breath in. And as you exhale, just go, huh, like you just grunt. Inhale up, huh, give it your 100%. Huh, huh, huh. Do you want to do a little faster? Huh, 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 and come back. That's a really nice trick. I learned that trick before I even started practicing yoga when I was in corporate and I was giving presentations. And it's a great way to, if you're feeling nervous about anything, right? Sometimes you know that, well, the holidays are, if you're meeting somebody that you don't really particularly like and you're a little bit nervous about, I don't want to start a fight. Just before you get there, just do 3 of those before you walk in. And that helps us to release that tension in the body. Yeah. And another, of course, our favorite way to release those tensions is now feet a little bit, maybe slightly wider apart again than your hips. And now with the ha sound, not the hum, but the ha sound. Inhale to one side and hop to the other. Inhale, hop, lifting the opposite heel. Ha, inhale, ha, exhale, inhale, ha, exhale, one more. Ha, now exhale to the opposite side. So inhaling and ha, exhaling. Ha. Ha. And one more. Ha. And relax. Good. Come back in. Good. And wiggle it out. Yeah. Find your mountain pose. All right. Doing a little bit of a warrior dance here. Yeah. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider apart. Good. Bring your right toes out to the side, however it's comfortable for you. You can keep the left toes forward or even in a little bit if you have any issues in the hips, whatever feels better. Soften the right knee. And we're gonna float our arms out. Bring your right palm up and look down towards your hand, the palm of your hand. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Another breath in. Exhale it out. Last breath in. As you exhale, relax your left arm down. On an inhale breath, float your right arm up into a reverse warrior. Keeping your right knee where it is. You always want the knee above the heel, not beyond. And breathe. And then release that arm down. Good. Relax the arm down. Good. Now you have your chair here. If you can, just gonna turn the body to the right. You can widen your legs, readjust your feet to your warrior one pose. Keeping that front knee soft. Good. Yeah. So adjust to where it's nice and comfortable for you. And then inhale, reach your arms out and up. Lift up. Maybe even lean back slightly in our warrior one. Yes. Not overextending, overstretching anything. Exhale, release the arms down. Now here's a little bit of a challenge. Yes, if you can pop your heel up off the floor. Yes, yeah, good. Put your hands onto your hips. Good. You're gonna lean the body forward. And as you straighten that front knee, that right knee, see if you can lift your back toe up off the floor in a little bit of a modified warrior three. Your chair's there, you can hold on. Yeah. If it's not, you can keep your toe on the floor and just try to lift it up a little bit at a time. Yeah, just play with it. Finding your balance and strength. And then release that. Drop the heel. Good. Resituate your legs just a little bit. Back to your warrior two legs. Fan your arms out. Look to the middle finger now, the top of the hand. Good. And release that down. Good. Press down into your foot, straighten the knee, and bring the toe in. Okay, heel toe. I hope that wasn't, or step. I hope that wasn't too challenging without, but be right next to your chair so that when we do the warrior three, you maybe have something to hold on to. Yeah, and it's just the intention, like just making the intention to do it. Doesn't have to be beautiful, doesn't have to be perfect because perfect doesn't exist. Yeah, good. All right. So we're going to do that same beautiful little dance on the other side. So again, feet start with however comfortable it is for you width-wise. Good. Lift the toes up and bring the left toes out to the side. So you know where we're going now with this. Yeah. Again, right toes forward or in slightly. Soften this left knee, not beyond the heel. Good. And then if you want to start with the right arm out first and then the left, lifting the left palm up, turning and looking at that left palm. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax the shoulders. So find your warrior. Yes. Invoke your valor. Good. Take a breath in and exhale. Release the right arm down. Lift the left arm up. Keep that left knee bent. Just nice and easy up towards the sky. Find your breath. Good. And then making your way back to your warrior two arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the arms down. Good. Now we're going to turn to the left, right? So widen your legs. That foot is the heels down. Yes. and you're facing sideways. Good. So find a comfortable way to be there. And then bringing your arms up. Good. And you're going to lift your rib cage, look up, maybe even lean back a little bit, tighten your belly into our warrior one pose. Good. And then release your arms down. And here's the challenge of the warrior three. Good. So if you can hop onto the ball of your foot here. Yeah. Again, get nice and comfortable. Bringing your hands onto your hips. To start with, just leaning forward. And then straightening that knee a little bit. Don't hyperextend it back, but just straighten it almost fully. Good. And then see if you can lift the toe up off the floor. Some of us can come up higher with that back leg. Try to keep that left hip even, though down. Don't lift the left hip up, or your right hip rather. Yeah. Keep it the sacrum as flat as you can. Breathe. Again, if you touch your toe down, that's also still weight bearing, strengthening pose. Yeah, good. And then dropping the toe, good. Coming back gently onto that back foot. Finding a little bit of that warrior two. Breath in, exhale it out. Nice, relax. Good, straightening that left knee, lifting the toes up and in. And you can step, or heel, toe. Nice work, everybody. Roll out the shoulders. All right, we're gonna come into a little bit of a wide leg forward fold just to get inversion happening. Good for our mental clarity, but be very mindful of any back issues that you have. You don't have to go all the way down. You can go halfway down. So bringing your legs out, maybe you have your chair in front of you and you can have your hands onto the back of your chair. Yeah, so take a breath in and let it go. Good, bringing your hands onto your waist. Good, softening your knees and start to glide your hips back. So the upper body starts to come forward. Yeah. So just coming into your version of a forward fold. You can stay right here looking down at the floor. You can bring your hands onto your thighs. You can drop the crown of your head. You can drop your arms down and let them hang, tucking the belly up, supporting that low back. Do what feels good to you today. Yeah. Again, colds and things are going around. If there's too much pressure in your head, lift your head up till you don't have that pressure. Yeah. Good. And breathe. Find comfort and enjoyment in this pose. Good. And now when you're ready, if your arms are hanging down, bring them onto your legs for a little support if you need that in your back. And then slowly press down into your feet. You can start to walk your hands up your thighs, or if your hands on that chair, you can use that. Keep your head down till you slowly make your way back up. Yeah, shoulders back and down, and then lift the head. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Good. Bringing your legs a little bit closer together, about that hip distance apart. Good. Let's take a breath in. Exhale it out. Good. One more breath in. And breathe out. Just setting ourselves up for one more little challenge chair pose. Yeah, so you always can experiment with your legs. We usually do it with our legs hip distance apart. Today, maybe we can try with legs together. We can try both. So squeezing your legs together, bringing your hands onto your hips, start to slide your hips back, almost like there's an imaginary stool behind you. Yeah, squeezing your legs together. That might make you feel like you have more support. Yeah, good. And then releasing your arms, either bringing them onto your thighs. Take a breath in. Exhale, see if you can sit back a little more, squeezing your legs together. Yeah, this is stretching and squeezing, lots of big muscles here. Good. Now see if you can lift your heart slightly, even lift your gaze. Good. Tucking your tummy up. Squeezing your legs. Bring one arm forward. Bring it back. Bring the other arm forward. Bring it back. If it's available to you, both arms forward. Lift the heart, look up. Yeah, sit back, breathe. So like letting the legs gently squeeze together, that's giving you some support. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Release your hands onto your lap or your thighs. Good. And then start to press down into your feet to slowly straighten your knees. Crawl your hands up your thighs a little farther up. Good. Straighten the knees a little more. And then slowly make your way to a complete stand. Head comes up. And relax. Bring those feet back to hip distance apart. Nice work, everybody. Let's just find our mountain pose here. And let's take a couple of breaths. Just let the heart rate come back to softness. Good work, everyone. It's easy, like fairly easy, right? Just be easy on yourself and you get what you need. Yeah, in our full yoga practice. Let's make our way back to our chairs. So you're going to want to just sit however it's comfortable for you to your chair, but sitting mindfully. Yeah. I like to set myself up first and then lead with my hips. Yes, good. And do it slow, and then maybe use the support of the front of your chair with your palms on it to help you come to a nice seat. Yay. Nice job, everybody. All right, we're going to do another silly thing today to invoke our valor. So we're going to do lion's breath. So I want you to really exaggerate this. Again, like we were shaking crazy up there, like nobody's watching, or if somebody's watching, they're like, what is that person doing? But basically, we're going to be taking a big breath in. We're going to open our mouth, stick out our tongue as far as we can, and roar. Ah, like that, with our arms, hands even up. 3 times. Are you ready? Take a breath in and let it out. Breath in. And one more. Breath in. Even squeeze your nose and your eyes. And relax. Good work. All right. So we're still at the front of our chair here. So those types of things just help us to, as we get older, we get like, I don't want somebody to look at me. I don't want them to laugh at me. This looks silly. Just bring our childness back in us, because kids will do that. They just let it out. They release it. And that's what we used to do. And now we're just finding that youth again. Let's bring our legs a little wider apart. We're just going to end with some nice body circles here. So nice big breath in, lift the heart, get a nice posture. As you exhale, bring the body forward, over to one side and back, and over to the other side and forward. Good. Nice slow rotations. You can start to soften your gaze or even close your eyes, starting to calm down. Good. Next time that you come forward, pause and go the opposite direction. Nice and slow. Smile on the face. When we smile, it triggers our brain to pump out some endorphins. Time the body comes forward, pause, press into your feet, bring the body back up, and heel toe, heel toe. You can open your eyes or keep them closed. We're just going to get ready now for our final relaxation, our Shavasana. And Shavasana can be it can be sitting in your chair, or it can be laying down on the floor. Yeah. So sitting back, have about 4 minutes here for our Shavasana. Getting yourself comfortable, doing a little tweaking, maybe a blanket, hands on the lap, either palms down or palms up. So let's close our eyes when you arrive. And you can experiment with, let's bring our palms up to start. Good. And let's take a nice breath in and let it go. Now we're just going to do one round of that mudra breath. So bringing the tip of your pointer finger and thumb together, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, bring your thumb to your middle finger, nice and slow. And then as you breathe in, slow, breathe out, bring your thumb to your ring finger. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your thumb to your pinky finger. Breathe in and let the hands float open. And either keeping your hands up on your lap or bringing your palms down on your lap, you decide. Good. And just breathe. As you exhale, see if you can relax your shoulders. Relax the arms. Your hands. Smile on the face. Feel your throat relax. Your chest. Your back. Hips. Thighs. Hamstrings. Lower legs. Feet. Toes. Whole body relaxed. Whole body relaxed. Bring your awareness to how you feel. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to slowly start to come back now into this space, let's take a breath in and breathe out. Let go. Another breath in, a little bit deeper. And let go. Start to sway the body side to side. Move your fingers and toes and gently start to wake yourself up. Coming back to center, floating your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position, resting your thumbs onto your heart. Let's take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, gently bow your head. Relax your shoulders one more time. And we'll close practice today with this. Move ahead in life, feeling that you are blessed. Whenever we feel blessed, more comes. Gently begin to flutter your eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself, beginning this year with a good way to do it. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.